happens. Let's take a look at what Carol Nyeri has for us this morning. She now joins me from Nyeri, and I understand that the clergymen there have something to say about the political temperatures that we're facing here in the country, especially coming with the backdrop of what Raila Odinga had to say yesterday. Carol, over to you.
Good morning, Betty. These are clergymen from Nyeri, the Nyeri Pentecostal movement. They want to weigh in on the current ongoings and the political temperatures that are being experienced in the country. And with the announcement or the press conference that NASA leader Raila Odinga made yesterday, as well as what NCCK said yesterday during their pressers. So these clergymen, the Nyeri Pentecostal movement, feel that they want to contradict what NCCK said. They do not agree with all the proposals that that particular organization made, and so let us just hear from them. Thank you very much. Kindly introduce yourself, sir.
This is Bishop Wachira Karani of Kenya Assemblies of God Church. We are the Nyeri Pentecostal Church that is big enough to accommodate all the denominations of this region. And we are happy and we are expecting peace to prevail after what has taken place on 26th of October. We don't expect anything else but the country to begin to move forward and nation building.
All right. Bishop, why do you disagree with NCCK's announcements yesterday? They proposed some changes. Why do you disagree with that?
Well, I can't call it really a disagreement, but when such a big and thorny issue, very sensitive issue, comes up, you don't rush to issue statements that include everybody without consultation. The thing is, that which the NCCK said yesterday has been tried in the memorandum of understanding in the previous government with President Kibaki. But now it never worked. And it's not in our constitution currently. So those were wishful thoughts. Yeah.
Okay, perhaps for those who did not catch on what NCCK said, could you explain exactly what you feel that they rushed in declaring the position of the Prime Minister? Just explain what exactly it is that you feel is not right for the country, that it will not work, it is not feasible.
What is not right for the government today, we have the elect president, and he has his government the way it's supposed to be run according to our constitution. And so trying to bring in side things into this government will only create more chaos. And there are people who will never be satisfied as long as they are not the ones in power. And we should not create any position, try and appease somebody. For that is now creating a vault in the country that will always need to be filled. This is not the first loser. Other losers are coming after him. What are we going to do for them? Let's not create a precedence that is going to disturb us in the future. Let the Constitution be followed as it is. The President, his deputy, and the others.
Okay. Thank you, Bishop. Maybe we could hear from other bishops with you. Good morning, Bishop Njoroge.
Good morning.
What is the way forward now for Kenya as a country? What are your proposals as clergymen, as the Nyeri Pentecostal movement?
Number one, I would say the first thing, we should be peacekeepers. We need to pray for that God may give us peace. And as we pray, we also need to participate in peace. And I would also say the election was not between Raila and Uhuru. There were other 6, and they conceded. So I am saying now that the election is over, I'm also advising Kenyans to go back to the development of our country. That's what we are saying. Let's go back. Let's let the elected president now start also working for the betterment of this country. We are not just going to live in that election always. In fact, it is like a misuse of our money. So our way forward is let's now come together. Let's work together. If there is any dialogue now, it is a dialogue of the way forward, not the election. It is not a must that we go back to election.
All right. Yeah. Thank you, Bishop. Yeah. I could talk to another. I'm sorry, I don't know if you're a pastor or a bishop. Kindly introduce yourself.
Bishop Dilango.
Okay. Yeah. Could you weigh in on this? How to move forward as a country? Because there are divisions right in the middle.
I don't know if there is division.
There is.
Ikiwa kuna division ni ya watu. lakini division si katika serikali. Division,
yani Wakenya hawazungumzi kwa sauti moja kwa sasa, aidha wako upande wa NASA, Jubilee, na wanazozana kabisa. Hata ukiangalia kwa mitandao, Facebook, kule kwa social media, matusi, chuki. Itakuwaje kama nyinyi makasisi na maaskofu mtafanyaje kwa sauti moja, kwa kauli moja, kuweza kuwarejesha pamoja Wakenya waweze kuzungumza kwa kauli moja?
Kwangu nikiongelesha Wakenya, tujue kwamba sisi ni Wakenya, na wanasiasa wakiondoka kwetu wanaenda kuwa pamoja. Sisi Wakenya tujifahamu, sisi ni Wakenya na tutabaki Wakenya. Hao ni watu pengine tunatafutia sheo shao, lakini sisi wenyewe tukibaki kwa vijiji tutabaki vipi? Ningeomba Wakenya, sababu bio za uchaguzi zimeisha, turudi kazini mwetu, turudi kwa upendo kama vile tunanena upendo, turudi kwa umoja, tuwe pamoja. Mimi ningewashauri Wakenya wajue hii ni Kenya na tuishi kama Wakenya na tutabaki Wakenya.
Asante. Una lolote la kusema kuhusu uamuzi wa NCCK na pengine ujumbe kwa Wakenya, na ujitambulishe kwanza?
I'm Bishop John Delito, na kwangu ni kusema kwanza tukae pamoja, kisha NCCK wakati inaongea kuhusu mafile kanisa, msimamo wa kanisa, kwanza wanafaa kuja hata sisi kutuona, wajue fide na sisi tuwafikiria, wasiwe wanaongea kama sisi tunaongea. Nayo Wakenya turudi kwenye kazi, sababu nikiangalia hawa watu kama president wetu anakaa state, Laila ni mtu ambaye amebarikiwa. Watu wale wanakomboa nyumba, wale wanafungiwa nyumba, wale wanajua kama kuna unga ya naite ama hakuna. Wao ndio tunapigana na huku chini. Sasa tunafaa kujua unapigana na mtu ataenda kula kuku, akule samaki, akulie kwenye meza, na wewe unakula majani ya huku kichakani, ndio unaenda kutafuta chakula na unaenda kupigana. Kweli ukiangalia kati ya wale watu na sisi ni one way left.
Kwa hivyo kabila ni mbili, makabila ni mawili. Matajiri na maskini, walala hoi na walala hai.
Yo. Kuna watu ambao wanakula vizuri na kuna watu wanakula vibaya. Azubia leo maskini wengi hata wakunywa chai, wao walikunywa maziwa na kahawa.
Na ndio wao wanazozana hao chini. Sawa. Tukimalizia kabisa kwa sababu muda umekwisha. English or Kiswahili, and kindly introduce yourself, which are you comfortable with?
I'm Lawrence, Bishop Lawrence Kariuki, wa mhubiri wa Full Gospel.
Kindly make it brief.
Here in Nyeri as Pentecostal movement. I want to, first of all, to condemn the chaos that happened in Nyanza, Kawangwale, and elsewhere in the country. As a church, we want to strongly condemn, even to condemn those who are organizing those chaos, and that is why we are against the organized NRIM as a militia group.
All right, Bishop, I think because of time, kindly just wind up with a message to Kenyans about peace. We have run out of time, kindly.
We want to call upon each and every Kenyan, from the church, the politician, the civil society, each and everyone who loves Kenya, to embrace peace.
Okay.
Because
messages
peace is
of
paramount.
Those are the sentiments that were also echoed by the Nyeri Catholic Archbishop Anthony Muheria yesterday, that peace, these are clergymen from the Nyeri Pentecostal movement, insisting on peace amongst Kenyans, and also saying that they feel NCCK should have consulted all clergymen, all churches, all denominations before declaring or making the proposals that they did, and they're saying they are open to further discussions and dialogue, but the paramount message that they're sending out is that of peace. KCP, Betty, just before I wind up this, here in Nyeri County, all is well. Some of the schools that we visited, everything was going on smoothly, and day two, this is still the situation. Everything is going on smoothly. There are no chaos, there are no insecurity issues here in this part of the country. And as we continue to wish the KCP candidates all the best in their exams. Back to you, Betty.
All right, Karen.